We raised over $165,000 to bring a feudal medieval simulator to life. And here's the thing, it's multiplayer. Stick around because I'm going to share the biggest mistake that we almost made that would have caused us to lose everything. And I'm going to teach you how to avoid this very mistake. My company, Credenzio Studios, spent over a decade making Lionhearts Crusade on Roblox, a fantastic medieval MMORPG where players could interact, fight, and secure land for their factions in the Holy Land. Unfortunately though, our full vision of Lionhearts was falling short. The Roblox engine is just not fully suited for the audience and needs of a project as grand as this one. So, to make this whole project possible, we went to Kickstarter. But even before we did that, we had a lot of planning to do. One of the #1 mistakes people have on Kickstarter is just launching right away. That's why we took 9 months to diligently plan and execute on our vision for the Kickstarter campaign, which is one of the reasons it was such a huge success. During this preparation period, we also learned how to use Unreal Engine and prepared our team for this massive development project. I know what you may be thinking. Are we just running this Kickstarter to fund the full development of this game? Well, actually no. This Kickstarter is just to get us started. We're going to leverage the success of this Kickstarter to secure additional funding through investors and potentially publishers. That way we can make sure Lionhearts gets all the way to the finish line, and we've already got great leads on both of those fronts. The Kickstarter also shows that this project can happen, that people want it to happen, and by supporting it, you're helping this dream come to life. Because for potential investors, seeing how much people care and how much they're willing to put towards this project makes them feel a lot more secure in supporting it as well. We also launched a visual demo to show what the Lionhearts art style and world will look like, as well as demonstrate some of the key mechanics that will exist in this game, and that's for free on our Kickstarter page and website right now. If you're making a game, demo is extremely important if you want to showcase what sort of game that you want to make. One of our biggest strategies was just talking to influencers in the medieval space. To really secure the success of this campaign, we organized an organic, grassroots influencer campaign. We didn't have the budget to pay a bunch of influencers just to sponsor our game because we gave them money. We had to forge connections and show people why this game was so special. That's why we paid basically zero on advertising for this campaign, especially in the beginning with influencers. Everything we had as coverage was almost entirely organic, as far as just people seeing what we wanted to do and wanting to support it on YouTube with massive creators such as Pixelated Apollo and others who just wanted to cover this game because they thought it looked awesome. This does take a lot of work though, and it's something that takes a lot of time and dedication. So if you're starting a game and you want people to know about it, you have to get the word out and make sure you have a great team helping you do that. One of the things you have to do is treat Kickstarter like a product, because people are buying something. They're not just donating to a cause in most cases. So, in order to make your Kickstarter successful, you have to be very diligent about your rewards. That's why we organized and created some of the most sophisticated and awesome rewards that we could ever think of on Kickstarter, because we really wanted to support and entice people to support our game. Now, time for our biggest mistake, and if I had known this, I think our Kickstarter campaign would have raised way more than it did. The biggest mistake I think I made, and that most people make, is expecting Kickstarter to feed you traffic. A great analogy somebody told me who's run many successful Kickstarter campaigns only after we already started was, it's like putting your product on the shelf at Target. I mean, nobody's going to just come and pick it up if they don't know to go there first. Now, they might browse by and see it on the shelf if they're already there, but without the advertising to get them there, it's going to be very difficult. So you have to drive traffic to your Kickstarter page. It's just like a website or anything else. Very few people are just surfing Kickstarter looking for projects to support. Now, there are some serial backers like that, and they're awesome, and we rely on them for sure. But your audience might not just be surfing Kickstarter. So if you're launching a Kickstarter, make sure that you direct traffic to the page to maximize your success. Kickstarter is a great platform to host the fundraiser. It's not necessarily a networking site like Facebook or YouTube where people are just browsing it. Now, if you want to see how we made this Kickstarter, click on the video in the description, and our official Kickstarter video as well is super awesome and tells our story and gives way more depth to the project we're trying to create. If you want to support us on Kickstarter, we're doing late pledges, and you can still get a lot of these awesome rewards right now. So please go late pledge, and also make sure to wishlist our Steam page. Thanks.